Hi, welcome to the 3D Equalizer tutorial. Um, this is Dijo, and I'm going to take you through a series of options and features of the software that will help you in doing the best match move for your projects and production works in the future. Now, this tutorial is based on the Flash tutorial from 3D Equalizer, and I have just replicated the same into a voice and video based method, and I'm sure you can follow this tutorial, or you could download the flash version of it from 3D Equalizer website. Nevertheless, I hope this interaction would definitely help you in building or understanding the gist of the entire software. What we're going to cover, I've just made a small note of it, and this is how we're going to go. Excuse me. This is how we're going to go about it. The 3D Equalizer video tutorial will have a brief history and a feedback from the experts around the world. We'll also brush up on Bojo a bit, just to get an introduction into the software. And of course, we'll have an introductory project, very basic, the handheld method of tracking, and we will then get into the auto tracking option, where in which you will have the auto track option activated as and when you use your tracking method. Then we would get into the lens distortion and how to curb the errors in lens distortion, and how to get the image sequence right. Then we'll have something called as line-up controls. Later we would go into creating the survey out of RF, which is very important. Optimize lenses, and the last and the final one here would be the stereo match move, which is very important, and it is one of the difference package in comparison to the other match move softwares. So that is the index which I would like to keep the flow with, and as we go along we would understand it. So this is another thing that I would like to pull out the 3D Equalizer website. Now this is how the website would look, and it's done by Science Vision. Science Division is the company which manufactured the software, which developed the software, if that's the way to use it. Well, they've this software has helped a lot of big budget, big production movies such as Avatar, um, films like the King Kong, films like the Gladiator. Many big movies, many Oscar-winning movies, and many Academy-winning movies have used the strong um, the strong match move software, um, which less people are aware of. Now, the software has been in the market for the past 10 years, and but the existence and the usage of it has been very minimal. Don't quite sure why so, but when I went through it, I found this the best in comparison to any other matchmove softwares. Um, just a little bit more about it. Yeah, the tutorials you'll find it in here. The Flash-based tutorials, which you could download it from the net. Yep, there's the one. And yeah, you could just download this basic tutorials as such. These are the links from where you can download it. Not big, very small files. The downloads, yes, these are the ones you'll have, the tutorial data, the PDF manual, which will have the complete 3D equalizer details in a PDF format. So although since it's all Word format, most of them may not like it, but then that's the whole contents of 3D equalizer mentioned there. So that'll be very useful for you to refer in future. Um, that's just the company, the science division company. It's a German-based company, and it's made some Academy-winning movies too. I mean, part of an Academy-winning movies. So they basically, they like OpenGL, and that's another thing that they would prefer to have on your system. So that's okay. Right, let's get into the some more details, some more history of it. I just wanted you to also read out uh, some feedbacks on some people. I mean, it's more than 10 years. What Disney camera department has been using 3D equalizer to integrate CG elements in the source. So you know that it's about 10 years old, and some people who have really put stamp on their feedback on this particular software, and you can rest assured that this is definitely going to help you. It follows it follows Python's Python scripting interface, so you could do your own changes. So what it means is that it's going to be a Linux-based software. Now, you have Ubuntu, which is the Linux-based OS, which could be used on which the 3D equalizer could be used for. Now, 3D equalizer is also available for Windows. Now, the one that I'm using here is Windows, but as the tutorial goes by, I would change it to Windows, and you would get used to the new software with the OS. So, as time goes by, I would definitely explain you that too. Nevertheless, um, let's go ahead with some more details on the software. Well, what I would do is I will end the session here on the introduction, and probably the next session we would go over the interface of 3D equalizer, and I'm sure. Well, yeah. Just before that, we would definitely get into the Bojo Bojo interface too. You know what? I will finish it right away, and probably that will help you in just getting along with the next introduction of 3D equalizer. Or Bojo, I'm sure most of you would have gone through it, especially people who have worked with Bojo. Um, the process of match move remains the same, or you would say the concept of match move remains the same. The only thing that would vary is the way the photogrammetry or the match move calculations done by the software would vary in comparison to the other softwares. Now, Bojo has a list of options, which again, the concept is generally importing a sequence. Then you you could either mask a specific area, or you could just go ahead and track the data, change the focal length if required, or change the camera details, change the runner track feature, probably multiple track features if required. Then go for the camera solve, and finally export it to Maya or any other 3D soft package softwares. It's the concept is the same. It's the same one-line story that you would follow. But what varies is, as I mentioned, is the software's ability to capture that details of tracking. So here, which means that the 2D tracking that we do here, the track feature and the solve, plays a very important role in understanding or in differentiating between different softwares or getting the perfect match for the scene. So that is what we will all go through. We'll all come to know the real difference of 3D equalizer in comparison to a Bojo or a PF track or any other match move software. So that's about the introduction of a quick run of Bojo to understand how 3D equalizer would work from here on. So I would just end the session here, and probably the next session we'll go into the interface of 3D equalizer. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in the next session. Bye.